Hi, I'm Rachel Hope. Thank you so much for joining me here in my office today. I'm making this video for those of you who are scheduled to have a spirit session with me who have never had one before. It's important before you come that you know a few different things. First is that you please bring a device to record. So I don't allow video, but I definitely encourage that you record at least for your first session for audio. This is because a lot of times after I channel, I don't remember what was just said. And I found that in the beginning, when I first started doing sessions with people, they would say, "Can you repeat that?" And I can't repeat it because I'm just channeling it. And so a lot of times I don't even know personally what was said and what came through for you. So that's the first thing, is to make sure that you record. The second thing that's important is for you to come in with no expectations. Every session is unique and different, and so your first session might be completely different than your second. I don't choose what spirits come through, so if you are wanting to communicate with a certain maybe a person who's passed away, I cannot promise that they'll come through. I can certainly ask if that person will come through, but I can't make any guarantees that they'll show up or not. I like to call myself like the mailman, in that I just deliver the messages. I am not the one writing the messages, so not the one choosing what comes through for you. That said, I always communicate with spirit guides. Every person has 3 to 4 main spirit guides, and they will have brought you in for a session and they will tell you exactly what they want you to know. So if I say they, I am referring to your team of spirit guides. There are also other guides that will come through, and depending on, I say, how high up they are, depending on the vibration of their energy. I feel the vibration of energy, so that's the only way that I can really differentiate between types of spirits. So spirits that have a very strong and powerful vibration, I call kind of really high up, high masters. When they come through, I generally don't remember anything after that. We humans are towards the lower end of the spectrum, and that our energy is not as powerful. And so part of the time I'll remember after something comes through from somebody. Let's see, what else do I need you to know? Oh yeah, afterwards, I encourage you to journal and write down everything from your session. If I say, "This is me, Rachel," then you can kind of disregard it, take it with a grain of salt. That might be my interpretation of the messages that have come through for you. But I definitely recommend that you write in a journal. The reason is I've had many clients come who have lost sessions with me because their phone has broken. Most people use their phone to record, and then the messages are gone. And sometimes things don't make sense until 6 months, a year, 2 years even. I've gotten messages for myself that really made no sense until 2 years later, and then I said, "Whoa, I understand what this means." So at that point, I was really, really happy to have those things written down in a journal so I could go back to them again and again. I start and finish sessions the same way. I open up to spirits of light and spirits of love, that they may come through in your highest and greatest good. So this is the general umbrella that I use. So that means that no lower energies can come through, and I'm not open to information that is not in your highest and greatest good. I trust that spirit knows what's in your highest and greatest good. If a certain bit of information that you really want to know doesn't come through, then I must trust you're not supposed to know what that information is, even as much as you might want to know. For example, some people come in and say, "Well, I really want to know this exact answer to if I should move and where I should move." If spirit doesn't tell you if you should move and where you should move, then you're probably not supposed to know, or it's a free will choice. And that could mean that you might be working on certain skills like having faith, trusting signs. There's a bigger picture here. These sessions are not to, I don't want to make this sound bad, but it's not a circus show, right? Okay, so this is not to just come here and, "Oh, let's have so much fun." Most of the time, people leave here honestly crying because the spirit goes straight to the heart, straight to the healing, straight to the growth, straight to what you need. this is the point. It is to speed up your healing and speed up your growth in a very, very, very miraculous and amazing, amazing way. So this is the whole entire point for coming to me. There are people who don't put stipulations on what type of messages come through. So you might go to somebody else and ask another psychic or a medium or whatever somebody calls themselves. And you might get all the answers that you want. It won't come through me if it's not in your highest and greatest good. If Spirit has something bigger for you planned, which they pretty much always do, then I don't want to deliver anything that could be harmful or negative in a way that it's not serving your growth, if that makes sense. Let's see, what else? I'm trying to think if there are any more questions that people ask me. Lower energies. I usually will cast out or get rid of any lower energies. It is perfectly normal for you to be nervous, but I ask that you just come, relax, and trust, dropping your expectations and opening to the messages that Spirit has for you. Again, my name is Rachel Hope, and I super look forward to meeting you.